Kevin, well batted. Fascinating this match, isn't it, the way it's poised? Do you think with the bad weather around, if maybe if you can get past a follow-on, England approaching safety?
Safety if not winning the test match. We've seen today that the wicket's still pretty good. And I didn't know there was any weather around, but it's a good enough wicket to try and still get something out of this game. If our engine room, as we like to call it, apply themselves tomorrow and we get as close as we can to their score, there's no reason why we can't, because we've put a lot of work into their big fast bowlers today.
Kevin, can I ask, do you think you were out? Because a lot of people, I think, who saw the hotspot replay felt that they saw something on it that perhaps the TV umpire missed. What's your feeling on it?
Two things from that decision. I thought I heard two noises, and also I thought I pitched outside leg.
It
is what it is. I'm out, doesn't matter.
Does it again raise doubts about people's faith in the way the umpire interprets it? It seems to come up every
I'm not
day.
getting involved in DRS.
Okay. Can I ask you about you yourself then? How much are you putting yourself through the pain barrier, Kevin, to carry on playing in this test match and in this?
I'm just an old man. I just got sore calves, sore hamstrings. I'm fine.
Kevin, you said in the radio that you came close to having surgery before this series. Can you say a little bit about that? How tough a decision was it not to undergo surgery?
Well, if I'd had surgery, I'd have been out for 9 months.
So were you close to having it then? How much of a decision was it?
Big decision.
Kevin, can I just ask you about the innings today? When you went in, you looked apprehensive, I think, at the start, and then sort of started to play the way that you do. Would you say that's a fair summation?
Ball was reverse swinging when I went out to bat. It's always tricky to start against reverse swing. Conventional's a little bit easier than reverse swing.
Kevin, I don't know if you like combined stats, but you're now England's leading international run scorer. Have you had a chance to have a word with Gucci, the man that you've just passed?
No, I didn't know.
How does it feel to be England's leading run scorer of all time?
England's what?
Leading run scorer of all time in all cricket.
Wow. I didn't know, so it feels good.
Feels good, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it an achievement that you're particularly proud of? I know you've said before you wanted 10,000 test runs and things like that.
Yeah, obviously personal achievements are fantastic, and everybody wants to have personal achievements, nice achievements. I didn't know. I've just got to wait for that to sink in. That's quite interesting. It's something nice.
Kevin, when you were batting, you went down the wicket to Shane Watson, and you were hit, and you hit on the pad, and the replays predicted or whatever showed you're out. You were miles down the wicket. Could you ever imagine an umpire giving anybody out when they were as far down the wicket as you were, regardless of what the replay shows?
I think you create a little bit of, or element of doubt, or a lot of doubt in the umpire's minds if you venture down the wicket. So yeah, it was quite a funny moment actually, because yeah, it was a funny on-field moment.
So do you think that in that case that the umpire's quite entitled to sort of say, look, he's that far down the wicket, no one knows where the ball is?
I think he did say that. He said, listen, it's hard for me to say it's going to be hitting the stumps if he's 2 metres out his crease.
Yeah.
On the knee, did you have to do special exercises, take painkillers, and always going to be playing there, or are you able to just forget about it? With your knee injury, do you have to do special exercises to get through it, or?
I think I'll be in rehab for the rest of my career, unfortunately, with my knee. Yeah.
Do you still get pain when you're batting?
Sometimes.
Kevin, does this thing about the possible calf operation before, could that loom again before Australia?
Calf operation.
Sorry, not a calf operation.
Not if I keep being as professional as I've been over the last 3.5 months.
You don't think there's any need for it before then?
Nope.
What is it about the Ashes that makes you kind of delay the decision like that? It's clearly a huge decision in your career to not have surgery.
Everybody wants to play in the Ashes. Name me somebody who plays cricket who doesn't want to play in the Ashes. Name me somebody who doesn't play cricket who wouldn't love to play the Ashes.
Why do you think that England seem to find it so much harder to bat on the pitch than Australia?
Harder to bat?
Yeah.
Because we batted on the end of day 2 and day 3, they batted on day 1.
You've got 400s against Australia. What is it that you like most about scoring runs against the Aussies?
I don't know. It's Ashes cricket, I suppose. It's the big stage. I like performing on the big stage when the team needs me. I like to try and stand up to be counted. And I think as an English player or as an Australian player, you get defined. Your career is defined on how you play in Ashes cricket. It's see-ball, hit-ball mentality. I think I've gone okay against the other teams as well.
Kevin, did you have a preconceived plan to go after Nathan Lyon today and taking him out of the attack?
Every spinner I've played against, I've liked to whack.